Hey guys, it is Vengeful Parrot here from Two True Reviews, and today I just wanted to bring you a couple of quick news stories. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to do too many of these, and I did already do one this week, but I got a little bit of extra bored, and there was a little bit of extra news that came in that I felt like I needed to cover. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is that for any of you who have not heard, Sony is currently forecasting a $1.1 billion loss as it sells its a PC branch of its business. For anybody not paying attention, Sony has been kind of down in the dumps financially for quite a while now, and it is on the verge of selling its PC business, so all those Vio laptops that nobody ever buys are not going to be a thing anymore, at least not by Sony. And it is considering selling the TV division of its business as well, after having received multiple offers from several different companies. They haven't necessarily decided to do that yet, however, they are considering it. Now, this is obviously a huge deal, considering that Sony is one of the major players in the video game industry. What could it possibly mean for the video game industry? Well, honestly, it could go one of two ways. One, Sony could just wait until it goes completely bankrupt, in which case some other company would most likely buy the PlayStation brand and take over from there, which could be completely disastrous. Or it will hold on to the PlayStation brand for dear life, selling off every other asset it has until it is only the PlayStation brand. Obviously those are both extreme scenarios, and only time will tell, but I sincerely hope that they do not go completely out of business, because competition is what keeps every aspect of everything healthy. I mean, not only video games, but, cars, cable providers, all that kind of stuff. Without competition, then everything would just be monopolized, and we would get the same old, and nothing would ever change, and we would be stuck with one thing. Good example is that a lot of people liked, Microsoft going back on its Xbox One changes, shortly after they announced the whole DRM policies and everything like that, and then they changed back. Those wouldn't have happened without Sony being in the business. So, like I said, hopefully they don't go completely out, but only time will tell. Another quick thing that I did just want to mention here is a Kickstarter campaign that I've recently stumbled upon that I have found rather interesting. It's for a game called Nevermind that is supposed to be a biofeedback horror game. It's one that would incorporate the use of a heart monitor that would basically track how scared and or nervous you are, and the more scared and or nervous you are, the harder the game gets, which is rather interesting, and I would like to see how this ends up developing. I am considering backing it, however I haven't made my final decision. There are links below to both the article on Kotaku and the Kickstarter page in and of itself if you are interested. I do recommend looking at it because, like I said, it is a rather interesting idea. If it's executed correctly, it could be something that could potentially change the way a lot of developers even look at games. Especially taking into consideration that the heart monitor, although would give you the best experience, is not something that is required. They do say that the difficulty scaling can also be tracked simply by player and camera movement. So if you're being super jittery while playing, then it'll know that you're kind of freaking out a bit and scale the difficulty appropriately. It's a game that's, supposed to be a horror game in and of itself, yes, but they did also want it to be kind of a game to help people learn how to manage their own anxiety and that kind of thing, which is kind of nice. Anyways, if you guys are interested in more videos like this, let me know, subscribe to my channel, and have a great rest of your day. Vengeful Parrot, signing off.